Nobody warned me. Not my doctor, not my mother, not a single woman. I had no idea what perimenopause was. But to be fair, I'm from a generation that didn't know either. Certainly not my mother. At 45, perimenopause blindsided me, and I'm sharing the symptoms I wish someone had told me about first. I'm 71 years old, a former competitive bodybuilder and fitness instructor, as well as a plant-based chef. When the perimenopause transition hit me, I was prepared for hot flashes. I was not prepared for brain fog, the anxiety that woke me up at 3 a.m., the joint pain that came from nowhere, which I thought was from years of lifting weights. Nobody connected the dots. Nobody explained the estrogen inflammation link that was driving all of it. In this video, I'm breaking down some of the perimenopause symptoms that blindside women and exactly how I use a plant-based anti-inflammatory approach to take my body back. No HRT required, just food, family, just plants. If you're feeling like a stranger in your own body right now, this one is for you. You are not alone, and you are not declining. I am living proof. I have 2 recipes to share with you today that combat these menopause issues and the science behind the food. Stay tuned for a quick exercise at the end of the video. I'm Synovia. I'm 71 years old, a former competitive bodybuilder and a plant-based chef. And on this channel, I show women how to use food and fitness to take control of their menopause health naturally. Symptom number 1, brain fog. Now let's start with our spinach berry salad. Spinach is loaded with 3 compounds your brain desperately needs during perimenopause. First, lutein. Lutein is a carotenoid that accumulates in your brain tissue, specifically in areas responsible for memory and learning. A 2017 study from the University of Illinois found that adults with higher lutein levels had neural responses that looked like younger brains. Their brains were literally functioning younger. Second, folate. Folate is essential for methylation. That's a process your brain uses to produce neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. When folate drops, your mood drops with it, and your cognition slows down. Perimenopause increases your body's demand for folate at exactly the moment most women aren't getting enough. Third, nitrates. Natural dietary nitrates from spinach convert to nitric oxide in your body, which dilutes your blood vessels and increases cerebral blood flow. More blood to your brain means more oxygen, more glucose, clearer thinking. Blueberries. I put them in this salad for a reason. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins. These are the deep purple pigments, and anthocyanins do something remarkable. They cross the blood-brain barrier. They get into your brain directly. Once they're in your brain, they do 2 things. First, they reduce inflammation, calming the same inflammatory cascades we just talked about, but specifically in your brain tissue. Secondly, they increase something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF like fertilizer for your brain cell. It helps your neurons grow, connect, and communicate. Symptom number 2, anxiety. And we've all been there. Estrogen modulates your calming neurotransmitters, serotonin and GABA. When estrogen drops, those calming signals get quieter. At the same time, cortisol, your stress hormone, can spike because your adrenal glands are working overtime. You end up with less calm and more stress. That's the anxiety cocktail. This salad is medicine for anxiety too. And let me show you why. Spinach again. This time, I want you to see the magnesium. Spinach is one of the richest food sources of magnesium on the planet. Magnesium is called nature's calming mineral for a reason. It regulates your nervous system by binding to GABA receptors, the same receptors that anti-anxiety medications target. During menopause, your body excretes more magnesium through urine because of hormonal shifts. You're literally losing your calm. Replacing it through food, leafy greens every single day is one of the most effective things you can do for perimenopause anxiety. Symptom number 3, night sweats. Your hypothalamus, the thermostat in your brain, is rich with estrogen receptors. When estrogen fluctuates wildly during perimenopause, your hypothalamus gets confused. It thinks your body is overheating and triggers a full body cool down response. Sweat, racing heart. You are not actually hot. Your thermostat is broken. Garlic, calming the thermostat. That garlic in my dressing, the sulfur compound, allicin, has phytoestrogenic activity. It gently binds to estrogen receptors. It doesn't replace estrogen, but it smooths out those receptor signals. Think of it like calming down a shaken thermometer. Garlic calms plant estrogen support. Symptom number 4, joint pain. Now this one really threw me for a loop. I thought that because I had been lifting weights for so many years that it was just taking a toll on my body. Or I was just getting old. That was not the case. Here's what they're not telling you. Estrogen is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It suppresses cytokines. These are the inflammatory messages that tell your immune system to attack. When estrogen drops during perimenopause, those cytokines go unchecked. Your joints become inflamed. The synovial fluid, the cushioning fluid inside your joints, thins out. And for many women, that's the first sign. Not hot flashes, joint pain. Turmeric to the rescue. That bright orange root I will be putting in the soup. The active compound is curcumin. Curcumin blocks a protein complex called NF-κB. Think of NF-κB like the master light switch for inflammation in your body. When it flips on, it tells your cells to produce inflammatory chemicals, cytokines, COX-2, all of that. That's fine when you have an infection or an injury, but when estrogen drops and that switch gets stuck on, there's no infection. There's no injury. Your body is just inflamed all the time. That's perimenopause joint pain. We're also adding ginger to our soup. And here's something else you might want to know. A 2019 review of multiple clinical trials found that ginger consistently reduced osteoarthritis pain compared to a placebo. The gingerols bind to COX-2 and block it from producing prostaglandins, the chemicals that cause pain and swelling in your joints. And ginger does something ibuprofen doesn't. Ibuprofen blocks COX-2, but it also blocks COX-1, which protects your stomach lining. That's why long-term ibuprofen use can also cause ulcers. Ginger doesn't. Symptom number 5, Fatigue. Now, I used to train for bodybuilding competitions. I knew what tired felt like. This was different. Bone deep exhaustion. I woke up tired. Getting through a normal day felt like running a marathon. Estrogen directly affects your mitochondria, the power plants inside every cell. When estrogen drops, your mitochondria produces less energy. At the same time, inflammation further damages mitochondrial function. You are literally running on fewer batteries. Carrots, the energy foundation, and the carrots in that soup. Beta-carotene converts to vitamin A, which supports your immune system when your body is under stress. But carrots also contain something called phyllocyarinol, a compound that has natural anti-inflammatory and energizing properties. That soup isn't just comforting, it's functional. Both recipes are working. Olive oil calming inflammation so your mitochondria can function. Garlic fighting oxidative stress so your cells age slower. Spinach delivering oxygen. Citrus and strawberry making sure that iron actually gets used. Carrots supporting your immune foundation. Turmeric and ginger shutting down the inflammation that steals your energy. Here's what I want you to take away from this, family. Those 5 symptoms, joint pain, brain fog, night sweats, anxiety, fatigue, they are not 5 separate problems. They are one problem showing up in 5 different places. Inflammation meets estrogen withdrawal. And the solution is not 5 separate pills. It's one way of eating, one way of living that addresses the root cause. I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 symptoms surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. And if nobody warned you about either, say that too. Because that's why I'm here, to make sure the next woman doesn't go through what I went through. Time to taste. Simple yet delicious. Okay, family, time to exercise. Today we're going to be working biceps and triceps. Let's get those arms summer ready. Take your resistance band, put it underneath your feet, make sure it's secure. Bring your feet shoulder width apart, bring your arms shoulder width apart, and bring the band straight up, squeezing your biceps at the top. We're going to switch it out using dumbbells for our biceps. You can do either exercise. You can use the resistance band or you can use the dumbbells. They're both going to work the biceps. Next up, tricep press. Take the band, put it underneath your feet, make sure the band is secure, and I want you to bring your arms straight back. Squeeze the triceps as you push back. Next up, dumbbell tricep kickbacks. Bend at the waist, bring your arms straight back, squeezing the triceps as you push back. Single arm dumbbell tricep kickbacks. Same movement, only we're going to be using the bench for support. There you have it, family. Peace and blessings.